Hello and welcome to this YouTube video. And today we have an interview with Kristoffer Overkill. And as well, it's out of the box Monday. So we're going to talk about digital marketing and as well a little bit mindset, because Kristoffer Overkill here, he is very good at mindset. So Kristoffer Overkill, do you please want to present yourself?
Yes, I would gladly do that. So my name is Kristoffer Overkill, and as you said right now, I am the co-founder and owner of two businesses. And I am a business owner inside of, Kung Fu Consulting, where we do digital marketing for real estate agents across 3 countries, which is US, UK, and Canada. And I also am a owner and co-founder of a mindset coaching business, which is called Kung Fu Mindset, where we focus on basically helping people, achieve their full potential in life and all of that as well. Because, mindset applies to, everything that you do in life, because your results, whether it is being a real estate agent or just being a normal dude, like having a normal job or an entrepreneur, I mean, mindset is, the number one key to your success, because everything is about controlling your emotions and your thoughts.
Exactly.
That is directly into your work. So that's why I find it so important. And exactly what we do. So I would say that's partially, my intro. And other than that, I'm 19 years old. I'm from Norway, and yeah, I'm a full-time entrepreneur.
Very good, Kristoffer. And since you are only 19 years old, how did you come into this business where you help realtors to achieve more goals through digital marketing? How do you come across that business?
Yeah, so basically I was always like this kid growing up that, had other types of, ways of thinking and all of that. I was never a kind of dude that, were only paying attention to school. I was always, daydreaming when we had class. I was never that kind of person that really paid attention to what the teacher said, because, in terms of my mindset was that I wanted to create something for myself. I wanted to be able to provide value to others. And I realized this from a young age. And what can I say? I literally knew I had something, called entrepreneurship within me, because I knew that I was meant for greater things, and I was meant to provide good service to other people. And when it comes to digital marketing, I was, introduced to digital marketing at the age of like 12 to 13 years old, where I got a lot of ads and stuff like that. And I had a lot of mentors mentoring me personally as well when it came to, entrepreneurship and to understand kind of the business and all of that, and get me into a different kind of mindset than, the traditional way of thinking, which is, going to school, getting a safe and, secure job, and then, living your life to retire. Because that was not what I was meant to do. I was meant to really, create something else, and just, be an owner of a business that I could be proud of. So that was definitely how I came up. And when it came to real estate agents, I think like I guess I was always interested in real estate, right? I was always interested, in how you can basically grow, a passive income, from real estate as well. And I moved a lot when I grew up. So I mean, I think everything just came from those kind of, experiences and perspectives. Since I was also, kind of involved in real estate, when it came to my dad and my mom, and, I think it's just meant to be. So that's where I think I got the influence, yes, from working with real estate agents and marketing as well. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. When you, over your work period with real estate agents, do you find something like off the box ways to do it? Since of course in this marketing as Kung Fu, we are doing it traditionally, but as well we often test out some off the box things, since I like it and as well you like it. So what's kind of your favorite way to do it, out of the box ideas with marketing?
So what I would say when it comes to marketing for realtors, right? We often take a look at, the traditional way, which is running ads, or, referrals, and, all of that, flyers, for example, local market. I mean, that's kind of the traditional way of marketing, and that's what everybody does. But I mean, nowadays, I believe that there's a big lack of kind of presence on social media, for example, and being out on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, just even TikTok, because TikTok is a very is a underestimated platform when it comes to real estate agents as well, because TikTok has been blowing up the past couple of months and years, and there's been a lot of great kind of potential to market yourself on TikTok as well. And I believe just what in terms of out of box, I think like if you want to separate yourself as an agent, I think especially for us as well, if we want to provide good service, I would definitely say that social media is something that you should go with. And I'm more or less I'm talking about like organic social media, which doesn't necessarily only mean ads, but it means also kind of showing your presence on social media, showing what you as an agent has to offer. And also by that, there are also something that we call influencer marketing, which is also a kind of underestimated ways of actually bringing in closings as an agent or leads, because you never think that an influencer would really have like a good impact when it comes to deals and stuff like that as an agent. But I mean, we should not forget that influencers are maybe the best way to market yourself, because they have a relationship with your audience. And when you're not an agent that has not built up your social media, then it is a very good technique to really go from influencers, because you can get a lot of recognition and you can start getting closings, testimonials. Also kind of adds up when you're gonna run with ads, because it's easier to run ads as well when you have testimonials and you can show off why you are an agent. So I would say out of the box, I mean, be creative, social media, try TikTok, dive into influence marketing. And I would also kind of say like, if you're not into social media, if you don't like social media that much when it comes to being on there, you don't have to do anything as an agent. You don't have to force yourself to do it. But I mean, it's a good way to market yourself and separate yourself. But if you're not into social media, then definitely ads is definitely a good way to start as well. And I think just being open to new opportunities as an agent will definitely benefit you. And that's what we at Kung Fu Consulting focuses on, to really make you unique, as an agent.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you are looking at by the way, very great tips, and I like those ideas with influencing that kind of stuff. And we're then looking into your second business, Kung Fu Mindset. What do you think could, when we look at Kung Fu Mindset, what can that do for realtors? Because that's for everyone, but as well, as you mentioned, real estate agents as well needs some mindset. And what do you think is the most important mindset part to put into a realtor?
Yeah, so the most important thing what I think when it comes to mindset is kind of the discipline part, right? Which is kind of disciplining yourself to really work hard and work smart, and being able to kind of control your emotions when things don't go well in your business. And I think definitely in terms of mindset, I think it's mindset applies to everything, right? So when you're an agent, for example, and you want to, for example, achieve more closings, I mean, you can use your mindset to imagine, the amount of closings that you want to close a month. And, I think that's definitely important to, set goals for yourself, and use your imagination to definitely, be more prepared for great things, because I think that sometimes we can get discouraged as human beings, because it's in our natural essence that in our brain we are designed for comfort and not growth. So meaning that when things are not going good, when we are, for example, marketing for ourselves and we feel stuck because there's so much competition in our local markets and stuff like that, as an agent, I think we have a tendency maybe of slacking off or giving up too easily, or lacking a bit of discipline to really work yourself. And as I said, like I think mindset, it doesn't have to be like you should focus too much on the amount of hours you work, or that discipline needs to be you working 12 to 15 hours a day, because it's not literally about that. It's about creating good habits and being very productive and being open, and of new perceptions of how you can really market yourself, for example, when it comes to an agent as mindset is concerned.
Mm.
So as like a conclusion, I think that, you know, just controlling your emotions, your thoughts, and set goals that is designed for growth. And definitely just you know, using your will and to build up the discipline and good habits when you need that in order to pursue you know, other goals that that you don't have at the moment.
Exactly. That's very, very good, very good. And then just a final question here, Kristoffer. When we are looking into the whole picture, what is the easiest way for realtors to go from 2 deals to 4 deals through a short period? What do you think is the best they can do?
When it comes to mindset as well, right? And
strategies. Yeah, mindset, strategies, and as well, which kind of strategy with marketing should they do?
Yeah, so
like both of them.
What I would say, like in terms of the clients we've already worked with and help throughout the, you know, the past years and months and all of that, as we have experience and insight, I think definitely that if you're already closing, for example, let's say 2 deals as an agent a month or even 1 deal, I think that definitely you should try different ways to market yourself and you know, use your mindset to just think differently, be creative. For example, if you are doing ads already and you want more closings, for example, and you want to go from 2 to 4 closings, I think the best way would be to, you know, scale up with ads, because you're going to get more massive outreach, right? But that is different if you are an agent that is just starting out, because I think that, you know, ads is certainly a good way to get yourself, you know, at the market. But I mean, if you are running ads and you're, you know, working, you know, towards your competition, the competition, if you don't have the right strategy or the right system, will obviously beat you as an agent. And ads won't matter as long as you don't have the right system. But I mean, that's not something to worry about when it comes to Kung Fu Consulting. As you know, we have a proven system and all of that definitely works for you, whether you have like you know, 1 closing a month or if you have 10 closings. I mean, everything is designed for growth and is designed to make you unique and different. But I mean, if you were about to, let's say, work with a, you know, normal agency, for example, that provides marketing that's quite, you know, unexperienced, or maybe just starting out doing some ads yourself for marketing, I would definitely say that, you know, going with social media, building your presence online is the most important thing. And just, you know, be consistent and disciplined and, you know, build good habits around just being consistent and in your face in social media. I think that would definitely, you know, create a good character. And then you can, for example, go with ads later on. And that's definitely very, you know, very, very different. And just be creative and go with TikTok. I mean, how can it hurt? Right?
Exactly. That's very true, very true. And I think it was very, very good tips. And just to get, so I get it, and as well the realtors get it, that what you're saying is that the best way to do things is actually to sit down with a paper and write down your goals. And in terms of where you are, you set different goals, because you cannot go for, if you have only 1 deal, you should not go to 10 deals like this. That's not how it works. But you should go step by step, but you should always think new and go off the box and be creative. Is that right?
Yeah. So that is definitely right. I mean, setting goals is important, but I mean, also setting big goals is important. But I mean, if your mind is not prepared for, you know, a drastic change, which means that when you go from 1 closing to 10 closings a month, that is, you know, a very, very big change as well. And it's going to require a lot of growth from you as an agent. And if you don't want to get completely scared off in the beginning and be demotivated, because you realize that, you know, that you don't have what you want yet, because when you have 1 closing, your mind is not really designed to think that you already have 10 closes. So that's why you need to kind of use your mind in a unique way to already think that you have 10 closings right now, and just prepare your mind that you're gonna achieve it, right? And that you know, prepare your mind to work towards that goal or that dream. And I just guess that, you know, it's just important to be kind of write down your goals and goals that maybe is not designed to take you from 1 to 10 just immediately. Try to write down short-term goals, for example,
Yeah, exactly.
going from 1 to 2 or 3 closings, and write down the plans or out the strategy you were gonna achieve, or that you're gonna do to actually achieve that goal, and be open and honest with yourself, and kind of be open to new ways to market yourself. It's definitely the way to really go about it. And as long as you work towards your goals and you keep the mindset and you keep the attitude that you're never going to give up as an agent, and you build up the discipline, you're definitely going to achieve your goal. But the only way is kind of with being creative, as there are 1.3 million agents, right? For example, in the US, and there's a ton of agents out there. So you need to show that you are, as an agent, that you are unique. That why should they choose to work with you, right? And that's where you have to set goals and short-term goals, so you can become more motivated and celebrate your wins, because it's so important, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So I would definitely say that just build up a discipline, build good habits, show social media presence, run ads if you want to, with the right systems, of course. We have, for example, Kung Fu Consulting, and be open in new ways, for example, to go about it.
That's very, very good. So I want to thank you a lot, Kristoffer, for taking your time to be on this channel. And as well, guys, if you want to contact Kristoffer, you can contact him on his Instagram and as well on his email, as you can see down under him. And as well, if you want to contact me, you can see here. And I just hope that you have enjoyed the whole interview with Kristoffer Overkill. And as well, I will be super happy if you like the video, that you just hit the like button. And as well, if you want to keep up to date with every single thing that I'm going to post, so please subscribe. That will be I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, thank you for everything, and I hope you will have a super nice Monday still.